Hey everybody, it's about a week before Thanksgiving 2023, and I'm going to be doing a show the day after Thanksgiving, and then I'm doing a show on December 1st. Now, the day after Thanksgiving is a show for people who are memory impaired, some of them. Hard show to do. I'll tell you about it a little bit as you go along, but I found out how to get away with it. But the other one, this is going to be people who, there's no memory care, a lot of veterans. It's going to be a kick-ass show, but I have to start working on it now. I told you about my life a little bit, but now I have to start working on my jokes and my impressions because I have to now get ready for the shows that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to tell you what I usually tell these folks. When I go in there, I explain to them I'm as old as they are, sometimes even older, at 78. Not true. Most of them are in their 80s, but some are younger than me or my age. So I go in and explain to them, I'm a comedian, I do voices, I do impressions, etc., etc. Especially with memory care people, they understand it, and then we get along pretty well. And then if I do something and they don't applaud, I say to them, hey, did you not like what I did? And they realize, oh yeah, let's applaud, let's laugh. That's all I care about, folks. Believe me when I tell you this, that's all I care about. By the way, today is November 17, 2023. If I die today, I want everyone in this world to know I am a very happy man. I appreciate my life, especially since I met my wife, Kathy, in 1992. My life has been ups and downs like everybody, tragedies like everybody, but it's been wonderful. Now, I want to tell you a couple of jokes that I was going to tell in my shows because that's what I do. I'm going to tell you my mother's favorite joke. My mother, Gloria, a lovely lady. I loved her so much, it's ridiculous. She died at the very young age of 66 in 1990. She drank a little bit. She drank a lot. In fact, she drank so much, I think she weighed 8 pounds when she died. And she used to tell me, I went to the doctor today. What did the doctor say? I'm as healthy as a horse. Well, that horse died young at 66. A little help from vodka. So anyway, my mother's favorite joke. Vietnam War, kid gets what do you call them those days? They used to put you into drafted. He's drafted. So he gets drafted to go to Vietnam. He's drafted, going to go in the Army. He's got to go to boot camp. He's had a cat for 13 years. Loves this cat. He loves this cat unconditionally, absolutely loves it, and doesn't trust anybody to take care of it. Nobody. He thinks, I don't want to trust my mother, my father, and then he thinks, I trust my brother. So he calls his brother. He says, listen, I'm going away for a few weeks into boot camp, and you know, I've had this cat 13 years. I want you to take care of my cat. Will you take care of my cat for me? And the brother said, I will. He said, please, please, please. Remember, 13 years I've had this cat. Please take care of the cat. The brother said, don't you worry. I'll take care of the cat. You go to boot camp. So he goes to boot camp, and an Army boot camp, after a few weeks, they'll allow you to call home, unlike Marine Corps boot camp when I was in. But anyway, he called home and his brother answered the phone and they're talking. He says, how's the cat? And he said, the cat is dead. He says, what? He said, the cat is dead. He said, the cat is dead. The cat is dead. I've had the cat for 13 years. I told you how much I love this cat. And I call up and you tell me the cat is dead? That's not what you do. You don't do that to people. You don't, the brother said, what do you mean? He says, I could have called, he could have said, the cat was on the roof. And I could have called the next day, you said the cat fell off the roof, it was at the vet's. And then maybe the third day I call and you say, the cat passed away, the cat died. You don't go around saying the cat's dead after 13 years. The brother says, oh man, I'm so sorry, I really am sorry. The kid says, all right. God, he said, what else is new? How's mother? She's on the roof. Yeah. When my mother passed, I found her, actually. And when I called everyone, they often wondered why I never said she was on the roof. Now, I told you I'd do some impressions for you. I did Jimmy Carter the other day. I'm going to start doing some impressions from when I was a kid. I was born, as I told you, and raised on Cape Cod, the town next to Cape Cod. And at the time of my birth, Truman was president. And then Eisenhower. I don't do their impressions. But then John Kennedy came. And John Kennedy, I used to visit when I was 15 years old. I would shake his hand when he was a U.S. Senator. Because in my house, my father absolutely would not allow any politics or any religion discussed. So I would sneak out. Guys like me and my age that were into it would have someone drive us down to Hyannis, and when he was a senator, he'd fly in and we'd shake his hand. And I got a chance to do that many times. And then when he was running for president, I got a chance one time to see him. He was flying in his plane called the Caroline. I think it was a DC-10 twin engine. And went to Hyannis Airport, and we shook his hand. Shortly thereafter, he was elected president. And so I want to say a little bit of what he did in his inaugural address, and then what he said when he was in Berlin. And so I say to you, my fellow citizens, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. And as we stand here in this great city of Berlin, let these words ring out to friend and foe alike, that we shall spare no expense, we shall be afraid of no hardship, to ensure that free men everywhere remain free, and those who wish to be free shall be free. Let us be proud to stand here in this great city of Berlin and say, we are all citizens of Berlin. Ich bin mein Berliner. That's my impression for this day. I'm going to be getting ready for Thanksgiving. Don't know when I'm coming back. By the way, I paint rocks. And as I say, every show coming up after Thanksgiving, and then after that, I may see you before then, maybe not. Because in the meantime, I'm a rock painter. Nice to see you. Talk to you a little bit later. Adios.